Good morning, Eagle community. It is your final Monday message from Mrs. Hooper. Um, it's a sad day, a sad week for me, but very exciting. I just, I know I have a lot of things to say, but I want to say them quickly, and I'm not going to take much of your time. But I do want to, um, thank you for welcoming me as the principal of this fine campus. I am very proud to be here. I know that there were challenges and there were celebrations and there are growing pains and there are changing pains. And all of those things happen when you get new leadership and you get new teachers. And it, it, it is a true blessing to work here. And I am a believer in the education of our kids. I think that our teachers have the most impact on the foundational learning of students, and I believe it's one of the most important jobs in the world. Teachers create world changers, life impactors, and um, they make the difference in what students go to do in their lives. And you do that with us. And so I thank you for being a supportive parent, guardian of your kiddos, of our school. I will never claim to be perfect, a perfect principal. I never have, but I'm always one that's willing to hear constructive feedback, one that wants to make the experience for you and your child the best it can be. It may not always be. We'll own our mistakes. We educate and welcome all people, all students, all needs, and everything that they come with. And so it's never going to be perfect, but it sure is going to be a lot of fun and it's going to be very rewarding. And that is what it's been for me this year at Freiheit. I'm excited to move into summer so I can start planning for next year. And I want to thank those of you who have been on this journey with us. Thank you for the parade on Thursday. Not too much on celebrating something that I just love to do. I love being a principal and I love working with students and families and teachers and staff. And being nominated for the PTA Council Principal of the Year is something that I'm very proud of because I believe in the power of PTA. I believe that when parents are involved in the campus, then great things happen for our students. And so that's the best honor that I could have gotten this year, but it's not one that I want to announce much because I just am doing my job. And I thank you for recognizing me for doing that. And it was very humbling. And I want you to know that I love your kids and I love you all as families. So thank you very much. It is the end of school, which means 3 more days of arrival and dismissal school traffic. Yay, what are you gonna do with your time in the morning? You're gonna get to work early. Bosses are gonna be like, "What are you doing here?" You say, "I didn't have to drop my kid off at school today and sit in that traffic." I kid, but it is a stressor, and it has been, and I thank you for having been flexible and understanding with how we've, done things and changed things, and we'll continue to keep them that way, just because it's stuff that people know. It's a way that people know, and if there's a better way to do things, we will do it for sure. But, I, wanna thank our PTA. Miss Bosch is our PTA president, and she has been for the last 2 years, and so her term is over, and I will tell you that there is a true heart of love and care for our campus and our kids. Her and the board did amazing things to grow community involvement and create some free engagement activities here on our campus for you and the kids. And we're going to continue to do so into next year. We have a planning meeting already set for June, and we're ready to push forward and to make sure that our kids and our families are involved and they're connected. And we took our Title I survey that some of you filled out, and we've read the feedback, and we are going to look for things that will engage you as parents and guardians, that will help you in raising your kids, and that will also just give you some protected time to be with them and to make memories. And so, Miss Bosch, thank you for loving our campus, for loving our kids, and for pouring into them. And really appreciate you for all you've done. And it's also been a blessing to work with you and your team. So I look forward to the great stuff that we have moving ahead and making Freiheit an even better place to come to school. So thank you for that. I do in this message have some summer learning opportunities. Our kiddos can still get on Class Link. They can get into Amplify if they're in kinder through second grade. They can get into iReady if they're third through fifth grade. That's for reading. Imagine Math will be open for this summer in their Class Link. And then our summer story time through the library. There's a bingo that you can do. You complete the bingo and bring it back after summer. Miss Plum will have a prize for you. But there are different locations, there are snacks that are involved, and Miss Plum will read a book, and it's a great time to just reconnect, maybe see some friends, and keep that brain engaged in literature. We always talk about kids just doing 20 minutes of reading, 20 minutes of math a week to keep the mind going. I believe if kids mastered curriculum throughout the school year, when they come back to school the following year, there might be some refreshing that needs to be done, but kids haven't forgotten stuff. You hear this summer slide. I don't know that it's summer slide if we've mastered what we've learned. Sometimes, like when your car sits for a while and you got to start it and you got to get the engine going. That's what I think about when we come back from summer. We got to get that engine going. But every once in a while, you need to go out and you need to start the car if you're not driving it, just so that stuff runs through the engine. That's what we do in the summertime. So get on ClassLink, get in those reading programs, get in those math programs, and just do some practice. Read to your mom, read to your dad, read to your siblings, read to the dog. Do something to keep that brain engaged. And so we've given you some activities for that as well. End of year dates are attached. We do have all of our celebrations except for fifth grade this week. And we are excited to just celebrate the great stuff kids have done all year long. So keep an eye out for those dates and times. Your teachers in classroom, a homeroom teacher should have given you that information already. But if you have any questions, please call the office and we are here to help. Lastly, moving into the summer and into next year, if you don't follow us on Facebook, please do so. You may not be into social media, but we do have our PTA Facebook page and our school Facebook page, which we will post about upcoming summer events. And we'll send out emails if you're still checking emails through the summer. And then when we get back, I'm going to set up a campus class dojo that parents can sign up for to receive text messages instead of emails. Because sometimes, if you're like me, and I go into my Gmail account, I got 16,000 emails in there. So I get it. So want to be able to give you more opportunity that's more convenient or more immediate. And we all check our text messages because we all have a phone. So I want to give a families opportunities to sign up for that on the campus level so that you can get messages from us that way as well. Just reminders and things like that. Always trying to do better with communicating with you all, and our work to be transparent with you improved this year, but we want to continue to do so. So just be on the lookout for that over the summer and into next year. Mark your calendars for August 17th. That will be our Meet the Teacher night from 5 to 7 here on campus. You will get phone calls and before the 17th of who your child's teacher is, and so that you'll know where to go when you get here. And if you don't, or you don't hear from the teacher, or you miss a call, list will be posted as always. So just get that on your calendar in case you're planning vacations, and you guys can do that. We'll get our school supply list posted on our website so that you'll have access to those. And then that way, when you get time to do some shopping for new school supplies, you'll know where to go to find those as well. Am I already talking about next school year when this one hasn't ended? Yes, because that's what a principal's brain does. Have a fantastic summer. It's been, again, a blessing to get to know you. I can't wait to continue to grow with you. And those of you going to Freya Spitzer, we will miss you, but you will always be a part of this campus and this family. So thank you again for sharing your most precious gifts with me and with our staff. We love them very much. And have a blessed summer, and we'll see you.